pieces of paper under your chair and arrange it properly. Okay, thank you. So, first let us check your attendance. Dave, okay, Xander, okay, Jason, Mark, Ryan, Diane, oh, she's absent, okay, Mika, Eliza, okay, so before we start our new discussion, what was our last topic yesterday? Anyone from this class? Yes, Dave? Okay, so last time we will be talking about on how to preserve the food properly. So, can anyone tell me what is the food preservation? Yes, Mika. Okay, so why we should do a proper food preservation? Because, yes, Diane? Yes, that's correct. To prolong the food and it may longer. So today, we will be talking about the basic cooking techniques. So, may I ask you, what is basic cooking techniques? Yes, Sandra? Okay, so this is the simple cooking techniques that we should apply in our daily life. So, can anyone give me an example of a basic cooking techniques? Yes, Diane. Alright, correct. We have the grilling. Next, Eliza. Yes, that's correct. We have the steaming. And yes, okay, correct. All your answers are correct, but there's some. But before that, let me introduce to you our learning objectives. So, please bear with me. The students will be able to identify various basic cooking techniques. Second, the students will demonstrate a willingness to participate in hands-on cooking activities. Next, the students will be able to perform basic cooking techniques with proper tools and safety practices. So, all of this will be applied during our activities in this discussion. Okay, but for that, I will give you an activity in the title of Teaching How to Research and Share. So, instructions: divide the class into 4 groups and allow students time to research their assigned topic using available resources. Then 3 groups will present this is all before, but I forgot to earlier. So 4 groups will represent their research to the class after 5 minutes. So here's your questions. What is the cooking techniques, and give an example of this. So, number 2, why is it important to know the safety precautions and how to use the proper kitchen tools and equipment? But before you answer this, I want you to count 1 to 4. This starts with you, okay? Oh, thank you. Okay, group 1 will stay there, group 2 at the back, group 3 here, and group 4 at the back. Let's start answering within 5 minutes. Go. easy questions. So, okay, please give your answer because later on we will be discussing if your answer will be matched to our topic today. So, basic cooking techniques. So, basic cooking techniques are divided into two methods, which is the dry heat method and the moist heat method. So, dry heat method is the method that is used directly or indirectly heat without added moisture. So, from the word itself, dry, how can you understand this kind of method? Yes, Diane? Okay, very good. Dry heat method is not necessarily using a water, but instead, it is using a little bit of oil to cook the food. And there's the types of dry heat method that we can apply. We have this grilling. Sandra, please read the grilling. Okay, thank you. Grilling is a cooking food over a flame or on a grilled pan, ideal for meats, vegetables, and seafood. So grilling is not we all know that grilling are not always using water, but instead it's using a hot above the pan. And what about the roasting? Yes, that is what please did. Okay, thank you, Darinka. I have a question. What is the difference between the grilling and the roasting? Anyone from this class? Okay, thank you. Yeah, Jessica, please. Alright. The roasting is needing an oven or it's cooked in the oven with a high temperature. But unlike in the grilling, it is used for direct heat. Okay, thank you, Danica, for your answer. Next is the baking. Anyone from this class can read the baking? Yes, Jason, please read the baking. Right, it is a dry heat method that cooks food by surroundings. It with no hot air in an oven, perfect for break and pursuits. But I have a question. Why is it baking called the dry heat method, but when it is using water? Anyone? Yes, Dave? Alright, it is called the dry heat method because in the process of this cooking is directly in the oven and it is not using any water when you need to cook. You only need the water when you mix the ingredients, just like that. Yes, thank you. Perfect, the flour. Next is the staying. Anyone from this class can read this today? Yes, Dave. Okay, thank you, Dave. But you said, Dave, that. But you said dry heat is not using water. But why is it sauteing belongs to the dry heat method when it is used on water? That said, the dry heat method is only using oil. We all know that sauteing is using a little bit of water. How did this belong to the dry heat method? Yes, Jason. Yes, correct. Because if not, the water that is used in the sauteing are only a little bit, not that deeply. Yes. Next is the frying. We are all commonly know the frying, and we all know that frying is not using water. Instead, it uses oil. Next is the moist heat method. It is these techniques are the use of water, unlike the dry heat method. That's no water needed when you cook that food. Then there's the types of moist heat method. We have this boiling, based on their definition. Anyone from this class? Yes, thank you, Jason. These are very different because they're on what temperature they are using. This boiling are needed with a high temperature and is often for the rice, pasta, and eggs. Unlike the simmering, just the below half below, and this is ideal only for soups and stews. While in steaming, you only need to cook the food above the water and let it cook until it cooks. So this is commonly used in the vegetables and fish. Next is a poaching. We're not only that familiar in poaching, but this poaching is good for only for eggs, fish, and delicate proteins. Why? Because in poaching that is not really commonly used in the Philippines to cook because of each process. Poaching is where you let the deep water boil and you only put the eggs or fish in your ladle and let it cook under the ladle. You need to put a oil so that the eggs or the fish can easily take out from that. And after that, you let that on the water, and I think it's better to experience this one. I think in your group activity later, I will apply this. Next is the combination of cooking methods, where the two methods are combining together in cooking. Then types of combination of cooking methods, we have this braising and stewing. So anyone can read the braising. What is braising all about? Yes, Jessica? Okay, thank you, Jessica. So braising is a searing food that is needed to cook in a high heat temperature, and it is commonly used for tougher cuts of meat. So let me ask you, what is tougher? It's not lower, it's tougher. Okay, very good. Tougher is a kind of meat that is not. Okay, next is the stewing. Okay, can anyone from this class read the stewing? Yes, she. Okay, can you please elaborate what the stewing is? Okay, from its definition, says similar to braising, but what is the differences? Okay, if the braising is tougher cuts, the stewing are smaller food pieces, and it is more on liquid, and okay, it is the common use in soups and curries. Just in the curries, what is some? Yes, chicken curry. So next, we have the food safety practices. So please Camila read the food safety practices. Yes, thank you. It is crucial to prevent the illness that we must be getting inside of the kitchen. And here the essential safety measures that we need to apply when we are inside of the kitchen. Okay? Please read Jean, the proper food handling. Okay, thank you. So we tackled this in our previous topic, which is the food on Yes, cross-contamination. Then use a separate cutting boards for raw and foods. So this is, even though we also need to not only the raw and the cooked foods are necessary to separate the cutting boards. We also need to separate the cutting boards of the vegetables, fruits, meats, and fish, and also the cooked foods to avoid some cross-contamination of the food. Next is the safe cooking temperature. Yes, Mark, can you please read the safe cooking temperature? Okay, thank you, Mark. So as you can see, the poultry, the ground meats, the beef, pork, and lambs, just like the steaks, chops, roast, fish, are different degrees of cooking. So, how we can get the Celsius over the Fahrenheit? If the poultry needs just for example, 165 degrees Fahrenheit is equivalent to 74 degrees Celsius. How we can get a 74 degrees Celsius? Anyone from this class? We already tackled this last topic. Okay, very good. You need to subtract the 165 to 32, then divide it into 9. Then after you divide it into 9, you multiply it into 5, then you will get the correct answer. Okay, let me ask you, how we can get the Celsius if the degrees in the structure are Fahrenheit? Anyone from this class? We already tackled this in our previous topic. Yes, Jessica? Oh, your answer is from Celsius to Fahrenheit. So, in getting the Celsius, if the degrees in the instruction is Fahrenheit, is you need to, 165 minus 32 times, times 5 and divide it into 9. Very good. So that you will get that for 74 degrees Celsius. Next is storage and refrigeration. So, anyone can read the storage and refrigeration? Yes, Jason. Okay, thank you. So, in refrigerating and perishable foods, we also need 2 hours in consuming it in the refrigerator. Next, the cleaning and sanitizing. Yes, Dave. Okay, thank you. So, what are the best practice in cleaning and sanitizing? Anyone from this class? Yes, right. Okay, very good. The best practice in cleaning and sanitizing the tools and equipment in the kitchen So, in your group mates, you are being required to prepare a simple dish and on the next meeting, let the cook using the basic cooking techniques and proper using of kitchen tools and equipment. So for today, I will allow you to meet your groups and discuss what basic cooking techniques that you are going to cook. So I will give you 20 minutes to decide, and for the group 1, you need to prepare a dish using a grilling, group 2, stewing, group 3, poaching, and group 4, simmering. So your 20 minutes starts now. Please, class, be quiet. Do your work. Yes, Jessica, do you have a question? Okay, class, I will repeat. You will only focusing on what methods that I give you. So, group 1, you only focusing on grilling, and you need to make a dish that is suitable for grilling. Same with the group 2, which is the stewing, the group 3 with the poaching, and on the last group, the simmering. Continue with your group. So, please get 1/4 sheet of paper and answer this. You only need to write the letter only. I will repeat, letter only. Not follow instruction will automatically wrong. Okay, for your instruction, read carefully the questions and choose the best answer and write it on the blank provided before the number. So since you don't have a blank, just write it on your 1/4 sheet of paper. So each question or each slide are only given 2 minutes to analyze the question. Your 2 minutes starts now. Okay, are you done? Okay, for the next question. Okay, done. And for the last question, okay, thumbs up. Let us check your work. Okay, who can answer number 1? Yes, Shin. Read and answer. Okay, what is the answer? Okay, Shin, please read and answer the question number 1. Okay, the correct answer are And that would be all. But before we formally end our discussion, please, Sander, lead the closing prayer. Okay, everybody stand. Like that. Okay, thank you. And please arrange the chair in a proper. Arrange the chair properly. Okay.